When one of the most respected quarterbacks in NFL history offers his perspective on the league's biggest event, fans and analysts alike take notice. Eli Manning, the two-time Super Bowl MVP and former New York Giants star, has once again weighed in on the upcoming Super Bowl 2026, sharing not just a prediction of who will win but also his broader insights into what the contest represents for the teams involved, for football strategy, and for the sport's evolving landscape. Manning's involvement in football doesn't end with retirement. His opinions carry substantial weight because of his unique career arc, including iconic moments on the sport's grandest stage. His commentary adds depth to the buildup to Super Bowl 60 and offers NFL followers a veteran's perspective on how players and teams approach the game that every player dreams of reaching. A modern classic, Manning's perspective on the Patriots vs. Seahawks matchup. At the center of Manning's prediction is the matchup between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks, two teams that punched their tickets to the Super Bowl through contrasting paths. The Patriots, led by a young quarterback, and the Seahawks, with their powerful defense and strong offensive balance, present a compelling contrast in styles and philosophies. Manning highlighted the strategic elements that make this Super Bowl matchup particularly enticing. The Patriots' journey, guided by a blend of emerging talent and time-tested coaching, stands in contrast to the Seahawks' physical, disciplined approach. From Manning's vantage point, this isn't simply a clash of teams, it's almost a battle of football ideologies, one rooted in strategic adaptation and the other in rugged execution. His prediction didn't merely name a winner. He also offered context as to why his choice makes sense within the broader dynamics of the team's seasons, how their strengths match up, and how experience and momentum might come into play on game day. The experience factor in Manning's football IQ. When Manning speaks about football, it's grounded in experience and intimate knowledge of championship pressure. His two Super Bowl victories came through gritty performances, one famously culminating in the helmet catch, a play that has since become part of NFL lore, and another through clutch leadership in the final minutes. That background gives Manning a unique lens through which to evaluate teams on the brink of football's defining game. In the case of the Patriots and Seahawks, Manning considers leadership, consistency, and how each team deepened its identity over the course of the season. He believes that teams who have navigated adversity and found ways to win close games tend to have an edge in the high-pressure environment of the Super Bowl. This doesn't just speak to talent, but to character and cohesion, qualities Manning constantly emphasizes as gating factors for success at the highest level. Strategically, Manning also pointed to each team's ability to execute under duress. For a quarterback, timing, poise, and decision-making define success. Whether a game hinges on a pivotal third down or a defensive stop in the final quarter, having players who make smart decisions consistently can tilt the balance. Manning's assessment explores these intangible metrics as much as the visible ones. Coaching and quarterback play. Manning's evaluation. A key part of Manning's analysis lies in his evaluation of coaching and quarterback leadership. While the Patriots' young signal caller may lack the years of experience that marked Manning's own early career, his command of the offense, ability to read defenses, and composure under pressure are attributes that, in Manning's eyes, bode well for his chances. On the defensive side, the Seahawks' playmakers and systems-oriented coaching present a formidable challenge. Manning has often spoken about the importance of complementary football, where offense, defense, and special teams all contribute to defining moments. He sees teams that can execute cohesively across phases as particularly difficult to beat on a neutral field like the Super Bowl. While Manning's prediction ultimately favors one team over another, his commentary also underscores how both teams earned their place. He highlights the role coaching staffs play in preparing game plans that maximize their roster strengths while putting pressure on opponents' weaknesses, something he experienced firsthand throughout his playoff career. A broader look at Manning's legacy and perspective. Manning's connection to the Super Bowl isn't merely historical. It informs how fans, players, and even current quarterbacks view his insights. His two Super Bowl MVP awards and memorable performances have earned him a place in football conversations that extend beyond just stats and records. Whether discussing quarterback mechanics, reading defenses, or navigating pressure situations, Manning's perspective carries the weight of lived experience. Even as discussions continue regarding his candidacy for the Pro Football Hall of Fame, where voters consider not only championships but career consistency and impact, his voice remains influential in conversations about the league's present and future. The cultural resonance of the Super Bowl also plays into why Manning's predictions are so widely consumed. The game isn't just a championship, it's a narrative culmination of months of competition, stories, struggles, and triumphs. Fans across the country tune in not only for the gridiron performance but for the cultural moment itself. Manning's reflections bridge his personal history with the current narrative arc of the NFL, giving fans a richer context for what they are about to watch. What Manning's prediction means for fans and analysts. When a former player of Manning's stature makes a prediction, fans engage with it across social and traditional media platforms. Pundits dissect his reasoning, compare his insights with statistical models, and debate whether intangible factors like leadership and clutch performance can outweigh purely numerical metrics. His prediction also becomes part of the broader Super Bowl discourse, cited alongside analytics, expert projections, and fan sentiment. In an era where data models attempt to simulate outcomes, a voice like Manning's, rooted in practical experience, offers a counterbalance that blends quantifiable performance with qualitative judgment.